Hi everyone. How are you? Happy Tuesday. I don't know why I was going to try to think of some alliteration there, but I couldn't think of anything other than Happy Tuesday. So, yeah, hi. Bethany from Count Your Stitches here. What's up, everyone? We are here for night 5 of 7 nights of live crafting. Very exciting stuff. Oh, my necklace keeps hitting my project here. I might have to take that off. How's everybody doing tonight? Are we excited? For night 5, guys, it's almost over. I'm really sad. Well, we're gonna do multiple times a week now, though, from now on. So we won't do every night, but we'll do a few. So I'm excited to continue that. Alrighty. So what is up? How are we doing? Say hello. Yeah, I'm very excited. Tonight we are doing a fall craft. So we're back to fall. I know we did Christmas for like ever. And by that, yeah, this isn't going to work. Pretty necklace though, right? I like the necklace. It's just going to keep hitting my craft. And so I'm going to have to move it. Okay, so hello. So let's get going. I'm going to take my necklace off and put it over here. Hi. I changed my camera setup. I know, I really feel like I need to have a way it's always going to be, but I'm just not that good. So I changed the camera setup a little bit. I think you can see more, but you can also see more of my hot mess here, but it is what it is. I can literally see my water right there. So I'm going to grab my water. Hi, Mom. Just so that I can talk all this time and do everything. Ooh, all right. Are we ready? This is not a good time for me to not be on screen. People are going to jump off. Hey, hey. Okay, so tonight we're jumping back to fall. Jumping back to fall. We're going to do a Thankful and Blessed hanger. How cute is this? Actually, I'll turn it this way because then you can read it better. Thankful and Blessed. How cute is this, all right? We're going to make this into a door hanger. We're going to use my faves pizza pan from the Dollar Tree, because who knew, hi Aunt Sandra, because who knew a pizza pan could be like the most wonderful craft accessory ever. And then I was going to do floral with this, flowers and things, fake flowers, with a bow. And then I thought, hi Amy. But then I thought, look how cute this little leaf is. And then look at how cute this scrapbook paper is. And that's going to be our floral with the bow. My thought. This is my inspiration for our color scheme. Okay, this scrapbook paper. I always try to find kind of something that all the colors come from and that all the colors tie in with. That's how, if anybody ever wonders where I come up with some of this stuff in terms of color schemes, I usually try to find one thing. Like last night, that one piece of plaid fabric kind of based everything else, right? So that's kind of how I do it. But anywho, dooby. So we have a lot to do with this hanger, so I want to kind of get going. I have a lot of plates and a lot of things happening. Oh, look at this little plate I'm going to use later to put some beads on. My little Halloween plates. But that's for later. Okay, so my thought is, so say hello when you're hopping on. This is Bethany from Count Your Stitches. We are doing night 5 of 7 nights of live crafting. I have been absolutely loving doing this. And I'm excited. Hi, Casey. So I'm excited to continue, and then we're going to do multiple times a week. I like doing later. We actually already watched a movie tonight. We're way ahead of our game tonight. I got piles of things over here. Okay, I am going to grab a big old paintbrush. Hi, Shannon. How are you? So I am going to paint this entire thing black. I know that's not really fall, but I feel like so much of it is going to be covered that I just kind of want a dark background. I was thinking of using this maize color as the background, but I was like, that's too bright. It's going to be too tacky. So we're going to use this color for the Thankful and Blessed, and then we're going to use my new favorite green, that English ivy green, for the greenery on there. And then I've got loads of I've got loads of ribbon we're going to use, pretty orange stuff. And burlaps, I love burlap. We're going to make a wood bead hanger. We're going to use some rope around the edge to make it pretty. So lots of fun things coming. So I'm just going to try to get going here. So normally when I do a pizza pan, I make it easy on myself when I put scrapbook paper so I don't have to paint the whole thing. But tonight, I don't want it to be too busy behind the Thankful and Blessed. We want the Thankful and Blessed to really stand out. So I'm going to have to paint this whole thing. So I recommend, not that you can't use acrylic paint on this, but I do find that chalk paint works better just because it's much thicker than acrylic paint, and so it sticks to the metal better. I'm still going to probably do 2 coats just to make sure it looks nice. And the metal still does shine through a little bit, but it's just a little bit thicker, so it works better. Some people sand their pizza pan before they do this. I did that at one point in my life. I don't find that it actually helps all that much. But all right, so that's 1 coat done. I'm doing this super fast. I love these big brushes. I got them in a 2-pack, I think, from Walmart. But you know, quick and easy. I kind of like doing these later ones, because they make me get to it with stuff beforehand. So we already watched a movie. So lovely day, Tuesday, back to work. You know, nobody wanted to be there, right? After a long weekend. Does anybody else feel that way after a long weekend? Like, it's like Monday, but extra. But, you know, still love it. We're there. And we were going to go to the movies tonight and go see Dear Evan Hansen. But it was only showing in a theater that wasn't the closest one. Right, Shannon? I know. Tuesday after a long weekend is Monday plus. Monday negative, right? But so we were going to go see Dear Evan Hansen. But it wasn't showing in our preferred theater. Not that it was all that far away, the one that was showing it, but it wasn't showing till like 7:30, and apparently it's 3 hours long. And not that, I mean, you know me, I love myself a musical, but it's a weeknight, and I know I need to go to bed. So we said, you know what? It's not a movie we have to see on the big screen. You know, it's one of those that it'll be just fine seeing it when it comes out on, you know, DVD or whatever it comes out on these days. I can't even keep up anymore. We have a 4K player, but I really don't even know what it means all that much. Bob does. I know it like looks better and stuff, and it does. You totally can tell the difference. We have like 4, I don't know. I don't even know what we have. But so we were going to go see Dear Evan Hansen. We're going to go to the movie. So I planned like a light dinner so that way we could save room for popcorn. Because we don't go to movies without, we really do everything for the food, obviously. I mean, that's my life, I think. We could tell. And so I planned a light dinner, and then we were like, you know, it's really late and it's really long and yada yada. So then I was like, you know what, we'll still keep the light dinner, and Bob's like, why don't we do Redbox? Which, I mean, we have plenty of movies to watch, but you know, it's nice to see something new. So we went to so we kept our light dinner, which I can tell you about in a second. And we rented a movie from Redbox, which I kind of love the idea. Right, Shannon? Absolutely love food. Drop me some of your favorite movie theater foods. What are your favorites? We love popcorn. We're very just traditional. But what are some of your favorite movie theater foods? Snacks to get at the movies. Are you a candy person? Are you a popcorn person? Nachos. I know like the Lux ones have all sorts of food now. Hot dogs and chicken tenders. It's like a baseball game at the movies. It's weird. But yeah, so let me know some of your favorite movie foods. But yeah, so we rented a movie from Redbox. This came out really pretty. Popcorn with butter. Yes. Nachos. Yes. You ladies are speaking my language, except for the Sour Patch Kids. Not my faves. But Casey, I'll have the popcorn with you with plenty of butter. I love the fake movie theater butter. OMG. So we rented this movie called Till Death, which I know sounds just so cheery. It was with Megan Fox. It was a thriller. I watched the trailer and I'm like, this is fascinating. And it was very good. Short movie, not too long. I don't know when. Can someone tell me, when did the average movie become 2+ hours? Like, Harry Potter was the only movie that was 2+ hours when I was growing up. I don't know when the rest of the movies all became that long. That and Lord of the Rings, right? I don't know what happened. But, man. So this one was 88 minutes. It's perfect. An hour and 28 minutes. Bada bing, bada boom. Get to the point. Woo! All right, let me show you this. It's going to be hot, though. I got to be careful. Look how pretty our background is, all right? All right. Now, I'm going to take my paper towel over here. here to put my brush on. I don't even know where I'm going to put this. I got so much going on over here. So where am I going with this? Oh yeah, so we watched our movie. I was I need to get one of those heat guns. Yes, Casey. So this is the Warrior heat gun. It's from Harbor Freight, the one on Route 1, and super inexpensive. I think it was like $14.95. I love it. Recommendation though, always use it on the low heat setting, which is pushing the button up. Yeah, just always use it on the low setting and never touch that metal. Ever. I technically do have one of those embossing ones too. I got it from a yard sale, one of these kinds, but I just don't find that it dries the paint as well. It just takes too long, and I don't have any patience. Ask Bob. I have no patience. So, but heat guns are a lifesaver. I absolutely adore them. Okay, I don't want to get any paint on me here. Probably should have worn my apron, right, guys? What? I can't even. Okay. Toss that over there to make sure it's all set. Okay, so now let's get to, what do I want to do next? Let's paint our thankful and blessed. So yeah, we had ourselves a little movie night at home. We made some popcorn. Did I tell you guys we got a popcorn machine? I think I did. So we got a popcorn machine from, I think, Facebook Marketplace. Bob got a killer deal on it, and it was kind of old and not old, but it was kind of like people never ever cleaned it, and he just did his Puerto Rican magic on it. I just said that. On live. And it's like this beautiful brand new pumpkin machine. Yeah, okay. Popcorn machine. So we made popcorn in the popcorn machine and had ourselves a little movie night. It was very fun. All right, I'm just going to use a tad bit of this English Ivy green. I'm loving this. Actually, I'm going to need that again later for the beads. So let's paint this bad boy. So I don't know if you can see. So it's thankful and blessed. We're going to use that maize yellow on these two. And then this green here, we're going to do this English Ivy green. All right. Love my popcorn machine. Oh, the Orville oil. Yes. Yes, yes. So one of my girlfriends, Laura, from college, she taught me how to make popcorn in a pot with the oil when we were in college, I should say. And I've been making it the Laura way ever since. And I still love making it that way. The popcorn machine's just kind of a fun treat, you know. But that Orville fake butter, every time. Love it. Anybody else love it? Or is it just Casey and I? We just chilling on our own with the Orville butter? We need a popcorn machine at work, Casey. Oh, whoops, that's a leaf. Just do your best, if you ever get one of these, just do your best lining this. It doesn't have to be perfect, It's rustic. That's how we do. Oy, all right. So yeah, so that was our beginning of our night. And now, so Bob, as I'm sure if you guys have been here for a while, so Bob loves horror movies. And a funny story, it's not really that funny of a story, and it's not really a story, but funny story. I like horror movies too, but my brain does not know how to shut off that it's not real. I don't know why. I get terrified. I feel like an illogical little child, and I wish that I didn't feel that way and that I didn't get totally terrified, but it just happens. So I can't watch them, but I love them. Like The Conjuring, so cool. But I didn't sleep for a week, and then I slept with all my lights on for another month. And I was 22 years old, I think. So, yeah. I literally sang myself to sleep every night with church songs. Yep. I literally felt like I had a veil of Holy Spirit over me. And that made me feel safe. I kid you not. Like, literal true story. Absolute true story. I was terrified. And I don't know what... Does anybody else feel this way? Like, just because you just saw it in a movie doesn't mean it's all of a sudden going to happen to you in real life. Right? That makes sense. Obviously, it's not going to. But for some reason, I even think I'm messing up with the juju right now saying this, because now I feel like something's going to happen. I don't know. I'm just weird. But as Bob would say, I'm just weird. What am I missing here? Not a huge fan of popcorn in the over theater. Amy, come on. Come on. That's okay, Amy. We can just have nachos together, right? Samsy's real horror movies cannot separate. Yeah, I cannot, Amy. I'm with you. But so tonight, Bob's watching a horror movie now, and I'm doing my little live, and then I'm gonna watch like Halloween Town on Disney Plus while I continue to crochet a little bunny that I'm making. And Bob can watch his horror movie, and we already had our movie night together, and it's perfect. So it all works out. Oh my gosh, you should see. I'm in the middle of finishing my Winnie the Pooh order. And first of all, the thing is like the size of a small child. The pattern was just out of control. So it's gonna be a large Winnie the Pooh, but but I love it. So cute. And I'm doing a bunny, and I've got so many Christmas orders. I'm so excited. I still freak out if I forget to check the back of my car. Oh my gosh, Casey, every morning, check all windows in the car. That's what I do. I know. I'm like a little baby. And Bob's always, I'll like hear things in the house or whatever. And I always try to find a logical explanation for whatever I hear. I'm very good at that. I also have very good ears. So like we had something fall once, you wake you up in the middle of the night, and literally I'm like, that was this picture hanging on this wall in the basement. Bob's like, huh? I'm like, mm-hmm. And like he'll go check, and that's exactly what it was. So my ability to hear and determine what things are really well helps. Definitely helps. Does anybody else have that ability? He calls them my dog ears. So that helps me like kind of rationalize things when I get scared. But I'm a big old scaredy cat. I am a big old scaredy cat. Amy, you don't even need to. You don't need to, Amy. I'm just nuts. You don't need to check your car. It's fine. I'm just nuts. I can't sleep if oh yeah, Casey. I literally, my mom always taught me to say my prayers when I was a kid to help me go to sleep. So I still do that. And I think the repetition just helps. Okay, so we've got, this took like forever and a half just to paint this green, but isn't that pretty? I love that color. All right, and now I'm going to paint the rest of it, and I'm just going to use a bigger paintbrush. So I'm going to use this Maze, which is a Waverly chalk paint too. I just like the color, and if it's a little bit too bright, oh, it's brandy new. If it's a little bit too bright, then, oh, I hope that landed on fabric. Did that land on fabric? Yes, okay. If it's too bright, I'm going to just dry brush on it. Sorry, I just got some paint where I didn't want paint, so we're good. Okay, moving on. We're back. So what's everybody up to this Tuesday night? I told you all about my night. What did y'all do tonight? This is not mixed. This is not mixed at all. Hold on. Please. So what did you guys do tonight? Tell me about it. Ooh, I'm just going to mix the paint up. It always says to roll it, not to shake it. So that's what we're doing. Oh, God, that's an attractive look. Ugh. I tried to wear something fall, but I'm not sure I'm loving this. Watching Dancing with the Stars. Yes, with The Miz from wrestling. You know that's my jam. Oh. It's so funny because we watch wrestling, and they always say to vote for The Miz. And I'm like, it's like an unfair advantage that he's got that whole wrestling community that they're advertising for him. But I like The Miz, so it's fine. Oh. Who else is on Dancing with? Oh, and then one of Nikki Bella from WWE, or formerly from WWE. Her husband or fiance or whatever, I think they're married. I don't even know if they're married. Is obviously he's one of the professionals. So I'm just doing a quick paint on this. I like how this is coming out. It's a little bit more muted than I thought it would be, which I'm happy about. I do think I'm going to do some dry brush because I don't want it to look like a bumblebee. So we're just going to do a quick paint on this. Just got home. Oh, geez. Amy, how's that going? How that going, girl? Oh. It's going to be a busy week, or it is a busy week. We got tonight doing this, Wednesday doing this, Thursday I have to work and we're doing this. Friday, Mom and I are going to see a show. Saturday, Got lots going on. Saturday, we got lots going on. Sunday, we got lots going on around the house, doing stuff. It's fun. You know what? It's fall. Does anybody else feel, Avery, like Suni? Oh, I forgot Suni Lee was on it too. That's really cool, actually. How is she fitting in college? So is Dancing with the Stars live like American Idol? Well, the later rounds of American Idol and The Voice and stuff, or is it all pre-recorded? Because how is Suni Lee doing college? I kind of wondered that. Anybody know anything? I'm not good with, I don't keep up with that kind of stuff very well, so. I used to be a humongous American Idol junkie. My parents and I all, I don't know if my dad wants everybody to know that, but my parents and I all loved, oh, so it's all which one? Is it all pre-recorded? So that's how she does college? But I don't know if my dad wants everybody to know this, but we were huge American Idol fans back when it started. Like huge. Calling in to vote, huge. I mean, we loved it. I mean, we're a music family, right? My mom sings, I sing. You know, dad actually, my father actually can sing. So, you know, we absolutely adored it. And one year, the you know how they always had a song when someone lost? And the one year that it was that, 'cause you had a bad day, you're taking one down, you sing a sad song just to turn it around, right? My dad and I would literally sing it like every morning. We'd be like, oh, they lost, what was that, Daniel Powder, or whatever his last name was. But we were huge American Idol fans. Huge, huge, huge. And then it just kind of got different. I don't know, everything changes. I don't like that. We've talked about this, right? But, yeah, so, is American Idol still on? I know they did, like, a reboot, which is weird, because they did the whole, like, goodbye season, and we watched that, like, last fancy episode they did and everything, and then they brought it back, and I'm like, huh? You just did a goodbye. I don't get it. Her dancing isn't great, so not sure how much she is practicing. So it is live. So, hey, I mean, she's probably studying. She's so cute, though. And she just killed it at the Olympics. I loved watching Suni Lee. We both did. I love the Olympics. And I remember talking about it with you guys. Hey, Jen. I remember talking about it with you guys when the Olympics were happening, and how I was super excited about the Paralympics, but I couldn't find any of the Paralympics to watch, like, ever. Which really was upsetting, because I just think they should have as much time as the rest. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. That's how I feel about it. So I was super bummed that we couldn't watch more of the Paralympics. However, I'm also super excited that we just had the Summer Olympics, and now we're going to have the Winter Olympics. I love the Olympics. And isn't the World Cup next summer, too? And I love the World Cup. So I'm like, I'm in sports heaven. All right, we're not going to do another coat on this. It's fine the way it is. Just going to flip it around. I want to just fix a few little areas where I got some yellow on here, on this green. I want the green to be the star. So it's easier to paint over the green that got a little yellow on it than vice versa. So that's why I did the green first, and then we go from there. Okay? All right. Beautiful. Excellent. Now I'm thinking of that song. I think it's an Easter song. How beautiful. What's going on here, Jen? Okay, so what's going on is we're making a door hanger. We went fall tonight. Thank you. We should. So, hey, everybody. I see lots of people hopping on. So, hey, Bethany here from Count Your Stitches. Night 5 of 7 nights of crafting live. We are making a fall door hanger. So, we painted a pizza pan from the Dollar Tree to start. That's going to be our background. And we just finished painting this Thankful and Blessed. I know it's backwards for you guys. Thankful and Blessed. That I also got from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to take a bit of brown. I'm thinking I'm going to use, no, I don't want to use chestnut because I don't feel like opening it. We're going to use nutmeg. Yeah, we'll use a tiny bit of this nutmeg brown. I just want to do some minor dry brushing. Just to, I'm going to use this like big brush. I'm going to purposely use this big bristly brush to get some strokes. So I'm going to dip all the edges in it and then kind of take it off right? And then we're just gonna, I just like to pick up on the edges of the letters, and it just kind of highlights everything. It's really pretty. So we're just making a little door hanger. And we're talking about American Idol and Dancing with the Stars. So who else, is anybody else watching Dancing with the Stars? You have super faves. I know we got some Suni Lee fans. I haven't actually watched The Miz. Actually, I think I watched like a snippet. Oh, this came out good. It kind of makes it look like wood. It just added a little something to it. I think this this green needs a little something added to it. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to add a little something to this green. So I think I'm going to take, I have another kind of super bristly brush like this. And I'm going to take some lime green. It's called Limeade. Just to give this, just to brighten it a tad bit. I'm literally doing a dot, like a teeny tiny bit. I do not watch it. Me either. I don't watch it. The only reason I know who's on it this year is because of The Miz from WWE. So, all right. So I'm just doing this green a tiny bit. Again, hitting those edges. So that way it brightens it up just a little. You can't even tell that it's lime green. It's just kind of, okay, just kind of brightened it up a little bit. Oh, love it. Okay, let me show you this. Let me know what you think. All right, so see how it just kind of, it kind of looks like wood grain a little. I don't know if you can really see that well. I feel like the light kind of drowns it out. But when I take a picture and post it later, or when it gets posted tomorrow, you'll be able to see it better. But it looks really nice, I promise. Okay, so now that is done. Doing a lot of things tonight, so that's all set. We're gonna set that aside now. Next, we're gonna do. We got a lot going on here. Well, actually, I'm gonna need that maze again too. Next, literally, like we're like boom, boom, boom. So next, we're gonna take. So saying at the beginning, I was thinking of doing floral, actual like fake flowers with a bow at the top of this. And then, I don't know, I just didn't have quite the florals that I wanted. And I found this little wood cut out leaf. And I was like, how cute would that be? As a little leaf, and then we'll put the bow right on the side. So I thought we would use this scrapbook paper, which is the inspiration for all the colors for all of this tonight. And I don't know if you can see it well enough, but it's got the orange, the brown, the yellow. You can see hints of green kind of shadowing in there. So who do I think I am? Hints of green shadowing in there. Just go with it. Just go with it. Just say Bethany's BSing again and just go with it. So I'm just going to trace this out. It's definitely not going to be perfect, and I'm not going to cut it perfect either just because it's a lot of edges here. Whoops. A lot of edges here, and I don't know, I just don't have the patience for it. So we're going to just make it work. Oh my gosh, it keeps moving on me. Okay, okay, okay. Simmer down here, little leaf. Simmer down. Oh. So does anyone, I can't ask for big plans for the weekend yet. It's only Tuesday, right? I don't know. I'm always looking towards the weekend. So how are we to duplicate your crafts? It's hard. Can we buy it? So, great question, Jen. So everything, pretty much everything I make is for sale. So I have a Facebook shop on my Facebook, obviously. So check that out. Everything is listed there for sale. But I do try to do a lot of like Dollar Tree kind of stuff. So that way, you know, if you ever did want to duplicate, you could, you know where you can get a lot of the materials. You know, of course I get, you know, my paints and my ribbons and stuff from different areas. Although a lot of the ribbon I can get from, you can get from the Dollar Tree. But everything I make is pretty much for sale, in the shop. And then, I also do like made to order stuff. So I've, you know, worked with people to make crafts, you know, for what they're looking for. Obviously I do the made to order crochet as well. That's definitely my most popular make to order stuff. The crafts are the fun live stuff, you know. But yeah, so great question. So check out my Facebook shop. Everything is listed there. You can send me a message if there's anything you want to order. And yeah, let me know. But great question. Thank you. I don't talk about that enough. I think I don't want to annoy anybody. You know what I mean? I know we're just here to have some fun crafting. But, you know, I also do this as a little bit of a side thing. So, you know, I always appreciate all of your support. You guys are so wonderful. I'm attempting to cut this leaf out. We're going to see how this actually comes out. But anywho, so thank you for asking that, Jen. That was really awesome. All right, almost done. I feel like I can't really talk and cut at the same time. I also do craft Zoom parties. I haven't done one in a while. I feel like I need to start that up again. And, you know, get it going so we can all craft together on a Zoomy Zoom. All right. What's happening? Did I not cut that? Oh, no, I didn't. I'm like, why isn't this cutting? Because I didn't cut it. Okay. So that's done. Put that to the side. I have my little trash bin over here. I'm going to start calling it so anybody remember Rachel Ray? And she used to have a bowl for all of her scraps called the GB, the garbage bowl. Even though mine's not a bowl, I'm going to start calling it my GB, just like the Rachel Ray. Boop, a little extra piece we don't need. And then we can reuse this for something else another time. Okay. All right. So now let's Mod Podge this on. Mod Podge you can also get at the Dollar Tree. If you want to use it in big quantities, however, I always recommend getting it at the craft store because you can get larger quantities and overall it's a cheaper price and you can use coupons. So, always an option. All right, so I'm just going to use some Mod Podge here. So, anyway, so I was talking about how we were going to go see Dear Evan Hansen tonight, and we didn't, just for a variety of reasons. Has anybody seen it, though? I am dying to see it. / has anybody seen the movie and also seen the musical? Because I heard they cut some songs. Now, I've never seen the musical, but, but I adore the music. So, I was bummed when I learned that they cut some of the songs from the musical. All right. I don't always Mod Podge over the top, but I'm going to in this case. That could be a great girls. Yes. Yes, Jen. Last year we did a Zoom craft party. All the chicas. It was so much fun. You know, we have to obviously limit it just because, you know, we don't want it to be too overwhelming, but you're right. It was a great girls' night. All the chicas, so much fun. All right, so I'm just putting a top coat. Like I said, I don't always do this, but I want to just to keep it safe and warm and whatever. All right, we're using a lot of paintbrushes this evening. All right, so I think, is this all the painting we have to do? No. I'm trying to do all my painting first, and then we'll hot glue everything. Although I already have all the hot glue. I got the hot glue going. But yeah, I'd love to do a craft party again. We did one in November last year. And we made Christmas wreaths. So if I can get my act together and try to put one together again, I will totally try to. I feel like you hit September and it's nonstop until January 1st. Does anyone else feel like that? Like every weekend is booked. You always have something. And I get it, the holidays. I mean, obviously the holidays. That's a big part of it. But I don't know. I just nutso-rama, man. Nutso-rama. That's right. I just said nutso-rama. All right. Last thing we need to paint are our wood beads. So I want to just see how big of a hanger we want to make. So I've just got some hemp. I like to use the hemp sometimes because it's easier to pass through the holes of the wood beads. So I'm just going to bring some of these out. These are, I don't know what size these are. These are 20 millimeters. I have smaller ones too, but I figured it's kind of a big door hanger. So I wanted some bigger beads for this. Yes, every single weekend, nutso-rama. It is so nutso-rama, not nutso-rama, whatever I said. Okay, so I'm just doing this first to measure how many I need, and then we'll paint them. And I'll show you one way that you can paint wood beads. I've not quite done this method totally successfully yet, so we'll see how it goes. That sound like a plan, everybody? All right, so let's see. Is that going to be a big enough? I think that's big enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. We can do every other. Yeah, I think that'll be a big enough hanger. It's going to be adorable. Actually, I should probably do 8. The only thing I'm worried about is that this isn't going to be able to hang on a hook very well. Do you know what I mean? Because it's so big. Like it's going to have, the hook's going to have to, or the nail's going to have to go in between. And that's not going to sit well. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm wondering if I should do 8. And then whatever nail you're sitting it on can just go like right in the middle there. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think? I guess, does everybody know what I'm saying? Like when you hang something on a nail or a hook, it needs a place. And if I have that big bead right in the top middle, it's not going to sit on a hook or a nail right. So I'm thinking I could just do 8. Let me know what you think as the hanger. We'll paint these. That way that nail can, or the hook can rest right between those top 2. Does that make sense to everybody? / sound okay? Maybe? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know. Okay. So we're done with those. Oh, we're done with this. All right, so I'm just going to cut my hemp to the length we need. Actually, I'm going to pull this a little bit. Okay. I'm glad it makes sense to some people. Sometimes I'm like, what am I talking about? You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, you know what else I use this hemp for? When I make a crocheted item, I make a little tag that says crocheted with love and I tie it on and, you know, it's not professional, but it's, you know, I try to make it special, you know, because everything is crocheted with love. We always count our stitches here, count your stitches and count our blessings and all those kinds of things. So I try to make every single thing with love. Lots and lots of love. All right, so we're going to break out the Halloween plate to use here. And I've got 2 snack size baggies because I want to do our beads 2 different colors. So I'm going to put 4 of them in one. And then you can do this for any type of small thing you need to paint. Like you need to paint a lot of Jenga blocks or anything like that that are kind of annoying to paint on their own. Oops, this one isn't open yet. Put 4 in the other. And I want to use this green and that maize color that we used. So that way they match. So we'll start with the green. I'm going to put in some paint. All right. And then I'm just going to spritz a little bit of water in, not a lot, because I still want it to be somewhat opaque. All right. And then we're just going to smush it around. And it's going to paint our beads for us, because nobody has time to paint all those wood beads. All right. So we're smushing it around. The little bit of water just helps it move more. Okay. And then we're going to dump it out and hope it worked. Fingers crossed, everybody. We ready? I'm going to dump them out on our plate here. It worked. Yay. Okay. Put that in our trash. And I'm going to heat gun these. And then I'll do the yellow. I wanted to do one at a time so that way all the paint dries and they don't touch each other and get paint on each other. They're not perfect. Actually, they look pretty opaque though. I'm kind of excited. I've never had it work this well before. I mean, some of the paint's coming off as they hit the plate here a little, but again, we like rustic, so it worked. It worked. We did it. We still have to do the yellow though, so let's see if it works the second time. Alrighty. Alright, so I'm just going to dry the rest of this paint on this plate so that we can use it again for the yellow. Okay. Next, so this is going to be a little bit more difficult to negotiate. So I think what I'm going to do is take that yellow paintbrush we used, the paintbrush we used for the yellow before, and I'm just going to bring some paint from it and put it in. I'm just going to put a little bit more, okay? Alrighty. Just going to put it on the bag. Okay. And then do the same thing we did before. Spritz. This is what we use to clean our counters. It's just water, though. Oh, no, did I get paint on it? No, we're good. Never mind. We're good. Okay. Close that up and get to rolling. These will not be quite as dark, which is fine. They'll just be a cute little accent. I don't know. I don't normally do a big hanger for my pizza pan door hangers just because I feel like the pizza pan is already kind of a star. But, I don't know. I figured let's make this a little bit more grand. So once we're done with this, then we're just going to hot glue everything together. Make a little bow, hot glue everything together, put some rope on. So let me put my paint away here. We don't need this paint anymore. We don't need this paint anymore. Alrighty. We're going to dry these guys up. So does anybody have any plans for the rest of the night, or are we going to bed? I'm going to, like I was saying, I'm going to watch some Halloween Town and crochet while Bob finishes his horror movie. I'm going to take these 4 guys off. They are dry. They're going to, oh, that paint was not dry. That green paint was not dry. That's okay. We've got some green paint on our yellow, and that's okay. It is what it is. Just drying these guys up. They're getting green paint all over them because the plate wasn't as dry as I thought, but that's okay. Live and learn. Live and learn. Looks cool. It looks cool. So we're going to go with it. Alrighty. Oh, so do any of you have favorite Halloween movies? Or favorite movies you love to watch in the fall? We're movie people. So let me know any fall movie recommendations that you have. Now, I know we're not going to glue this on yet, but just to keep them in their place, I'm just going to put these on the on here now, just so that it's done, and then we'll glue it on later. Alrighty, so I'm just doing a simple pattern of every other. I probably could have done something more interesting, but that's all I thought of. I can only go so far with all this. You know what I'm saying? Before I'm like, okay, I can't be creative. I'm done being creative. There's no more. There's nothing left. All right, so that'll be our little hanger for the top of it once we're ready to glue it on. All right, how cute is that? All right, so I'm going to set that to the side. All right, Home for the Holidays with Holly Hunter. First of all, that's a lot of H's. That's a lot of alliteration right there. I'm not sure I've ever heard of that movie. I can't wait. I can't wait for Christmas movies. I know. I feel like I love the fall. I love dressing for the fall. I cannot wait till this warm weather goes away so I can wear my boots. I cannot wait. But I'm gonna get rid of this so that it doesn't have any paint on it. But I adore Christmas, and I adore Christmas. Enough said. That's all I have to say is I adore Christmas. So we don't decorate until after Thanksgiving. I do hold to that, but doesn't mean I don't want to do it sooner. I want to decorate for Christmas right after Halloween. But I will say, because we make it, so we go all out for holidays, and Christmas is no joke. We have 4 Christmas trees. I'm going to use some of this nautical rope. I'm going to use the thinner one because it does come in 2 sizes. It comes in multiple colors, but it also comes in multiple sizes. So I'm going to use the thinner one. But so Christmas is no joke in our house. We go all out. Looks like it threw up Christmas. And it does. It takes up a lot of the house. So, I mean, I won't lie. It's nice when we take it down because I feel like we have our home back. So, but I do love it. It's so cozy and there's lights everywhere. And oh my gosh, I just love it. Can't wait for Christmas movies. Yes. We watch at least a Christmas movie a week during the holiday season, at least. That's our thing, at least. We try to do all the Christmassy things. I'm just cutting off the end that had the tape. It's just not attractive. All right, so just to kind of finish this, excuse me, a little bit, I'm going to glue this around the edge just to give it a rustic flair, okay? Whoops, what's happening here? Alrighty, so just to start, I'm going to glue this around the edge. So I'm going to glue this around, and then we'll glue on, the Thankful and Blessed. And then, I just need another glue stick. And then we'll glue on the, then we'll make a bow, because we have to make a bow. And then we'll put the bow on, put the leaf on, put the hanger on, call it a darn day. I'm with you. Read Christmas lights and colors. Yes! Oh, and Amy, you decorate your home so beautifully for Christmas. So, oh, it's gorge. Absolutely gorge. This time of year is just the best for decorations. I mean, not that, like, springtime isn't beautiful, too, with everything, but I don't know. I am a fall and winter kind of gal. And I think y'all know that by now, because I think I literally talk about it every week. Like I said, I'm sick of the warm weather. Why is it still in the 70s this week? It should be 50, please. I don't even know if it's supposed to be 50, but it should be. but it should be. I told Bob once, I really would like to live. Oh, hey, Melanie. Thanks, Casey, for saying hey for me so that I know she's here. What's up? I can't see when people come on and watch. If they don't follow Count Your Stitches, I can't see them. So make sure that you're liking the page, following the page, set your notifications to on. I'm like using all the fingers here. And then say hey when you hop on. All right? So that way we can have all the fun. Hey, Melanie, how are you? Thanks so much for watching. Casey, thank you so much for referring a friend. I wish I had some type of referral bonus for something, but thank you. You're awesome. This is Count Your Stitches fam, guys. Thank you, thank you. You are really like, you guys are the best. I mean, honestly, I am not a professional. I am just having fun. I'm just a regular old girl from Lil Rhodey, just crafting and talking to herself every week. And you guys are just share so much love and support. And I literally could not do this without you. So thank you so much for just being a part of my crazy hobby that I've turned into this tiny little small, side hustle thing. Just thank you. Just thank you. Really. I very much appreciate it. I am very thankful and very blessed. Tonight's craft could not be more accurate. All right, let's finish this up, guys. Just want to make sure I cut it in the right place. All right, and you have plenty left over. These nautical rope things are great for when you're making pizza pan things, because if you're using like a scrapbook paper or a calendar piece or something like that, this covers your edges for you if you're painting multiple colors or whatever. This nautical rope is fantastic, and you can get more than one project out of a bundle. So what could be better than that? All right, so that just kind of gave it a little something more rustic, right? Kind of work on that black being not so, Okay, so I'm going to leave that edge up there. So my thought is we're going to glue this on. Oh, this pops and it looks beautiful. So that's going to go there. That's going to go there. We're going to get a bow going. Can you all see kind of where we're going with this? So we're going to have the Thankful and Blessed glued on. It's going to hang off just a little, which I think is fab. Makes it look 3D. This is going to be like our little accoutrement to the bow. We're going to get a bow going here. All right, so let's just get that bow going and then glue everything together and we'll be fini. All right. We almost there. Okay, so I picked out a lot of stuff for the bow, okay? Lots of burlap, because we like burlap. Boom, boom. I'm going to need some of that hemp. Where's that hemp at? There we go. Okay. Oh, I'm going to need something to put in the middle. A sunflower. I have these little sunflowers. No, I don't like that idea. I don't like that idea. It would look cute, but I don't like it. I'll figure it out. Okay. Maybe we'll put a wood bead. I don't know. So my backdrop to the bow, I love using this burlap. I originally used this on that. I used this on that big carrot. Remember the big carrot we made? Someone bought that at a fair I did a few weeks ago, well, back in the summer. And oh my gosh, she made my day. Made my day. She like fell in love with it. She walked up to my booth, fell in love with it, purchased it, which I just felt so blessed for. And she literally carried it around like it was a masterpiece to all the other booths as she was looking. And she was like, look what I got. And it just made me feel like I made that. Oh my God. Like, thank you for appreciating it. I was just like beyond humbled. It was so cool. So cool. So anywho. All right. So I'm going to cut a big piece of this. This is going to be the backdrop for the bow. I love using this as kind of a base, if you will. All right, and then we're going to use this orange. I'm thinking, yep, we're going to do one. I haven't used this orange in forever. My gosh. I actually saw it today and was like, oh, I still have that. So kind of glad. All right, take that back down. This is so we're talking about how you can get some ribbon from the Dollar Tree. This is a Dollar Tree ribbon. Oop, hold on. It's saying low battery. So I just want to make sure we go low power mode. And we can still do everything. Everybody can still see me, right? Yes? Okay, good. So this is a Dollar Tree ribbon. So I think it's pretty awesome. All right, then we're going to use some Dollar Tree burlap. Okay, we're going to cut that into some pieces. Oops. Oopsie-daisies. Almost there. Oops. I've used this before, so that's why it's running out. But I've cut more. Burlap I buy a lot of. All right, and then we're just going to use one more piece of orange that is a little bit of a different shade of orange, and it's got some gold trim. I love this one. You've seen me use it many times. So, okay, boom. Bada bing, bada boom. So, yeah, I think we're just going to tie it with the hemp, and it'll be fine. I cut myself a piece of the hemp. Break me off a piece of that. Kit Kat bar. You can tell it's Halloween season. Getting hungry for candy. Who's bought all their Halloween candy already? Because it's been on sale since like Valentine's Day. Anybody got everything ready? Do you do trick-or-treating? Do you say hey to people? Do you have trick-or-treaters at your door? Do you shut your lights off and hunker in? What do you do for Halloween? We can talk about that on a Halloween craft night too, but, you know, it just came to mind. What are some of your favorite Halloween candies? Tell me about Halloween. Oh, okay. And then save those comments for when we do a Halloween craft too, okay? All right, there's those two. And then these two. All right. Ooh, that's going to be pretty. All right, so now we got to kind of bring this together. This is the hard part. This is the very hard part. So hold on. Oh my gosh. Wow, Monique. Really? That's a lot. You must be in a busy area. High traffic place to be, it sounds like. My goodness gracious. All right, we're going to just tie this and see what happens, okay? All right, we're going to... I find that that's kind of the easiest way to do this sometimes when you're trying to do this kind of bow, is you just start to fold it. Start to tie it tight. And then as you do that, kind of... Oh, really, Monique? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I guess, yeah, there were those neighborhoods when I was growing up too. So I guess that does make sense. Oh, geez. Okay, come on. Come on, Bo. Do something good here, please. This is just difficult. Difficult. Yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to, this is, whoo, baby. It's not usually this difficult. It also could be the hemp I'm using. I usually use different stuff, so that could have something to do with it. So I'm just going to hold this together. And again, we can trim all of this and everything so that I can see everything that I want to see. But, okay. There we go. Yep, and we'll just trim. We'll trim everything. Just wrapping this around the front, bringing it back around the back, and we're going to tie this off. And I actually think I'm going to stick a little bit of hot glue because I'm not a big fan of this hemp. It was out. I shouldn't have used it, but it was out. So it is what it is. Do you know what I'm saying, everybody? Okay, last knot. I'm going to stick a dab of hot glue there so it stays glued. Obviously, this is going to get glued down too, so that will help with that, but... Okay, cool. Now, let's... Ow! Stuck my finger right in that hot glue. That's my life. Dear Lord in heaven above. Okay. So now, let's trim this bad boy up. I want a lot less of this. But, okay, so we're just going to trim this. Right, we're going to trim this down. All right, trim. I'm going to trim the orange down just a tad, but I want it to still be longer than the burlap. And then I want to be able to see the green behind it. Perfect. We only have one family with kids in our neighborhood, but I buy extra. Oh, Tiffany, that's sweet. And then, hey, you have extra left over, right? That's how we do. We usually do like a family party for Halloween. We've been doing that my whole life. So, but I don't know, this, obviously last year we couldn't do that. I don't know what we're going to do this year, but we do get a lot of kids at this house, which is fantastic. It's a lot of fun. But all right. I didn't tie this in the center because I never do. Oh, my Lanta. I can't win sometimes. Oh, geez. Okay, and then we're going to cut this. We're going to cut the little ribbon way down. All right. And you know what? When you get Dollar Tree ribbon or ribbon from a yard sale, Not that you don't mind, not that you want to waste, but it doesn't hurt quite as bad. So I try to buy, see, now Tiffany, that's a perfect idea. You buy stuff you like, and then you have it left over, and you know you're going to want to eat it. That's how I live. That's how I live my life. Right? Just like for Christmas, if you have a Yankee swap, the one where you have to like go blindly getting a gift, I always buy something that, well, I shouldn't say always, but the goal, right, is you should try to buy something you like, just in case, you know, you're getting towards the end and it's your turn or something, and you're like, I really don't like anything else, and you know your gift is still there. Grab it. Just go for it, okay? And try to make it something that you like, but no one else would, right? There's ways to play this game. There's ways to play. There's ways to play. Okay. So here's our bow. It is a little lopsided, but it's cute, so we're going to go with it. She's a little uneven there. Okay, so here's our bow. I should have put some raffia on this, but... Oy. How cute is she? How cute is our little bow? Right? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, my daughter is the only other person I ever heard say, oh, my Lanta. I think I got oh, my Lanta from DJ on Full House. I believe she says it. I haven't seen that movie in forever. Thank you, Casey. I love fall colors. All right, let's glue everything together. You have heard me talk enough. You have sat through me painting everything, gluing everything, zhuzhing bows. Let's put it together and get a finished product, shall we? I'm going to take one more sip and get this going. If you are just hopping on, thank you for joining us. We are doing our thing here. I am Bethany from Count Your Stitches. We're on night 5 of 7 nights of live crafting. So we've got 2 more nights, guys. 2 more nights. Make sure you join us. We're going to do later both nights because it seems to be working for everybody. So make sure you join us. If not, catch the replay. I thought it was oh, you know, Tiffany, that's funny. I didn't think of that. I don't know if I said oh, my Lanta in high school. I have to think about that. I'm not sure when I started saying it. We're going to glue the leaf on last. That way we can see it. All right, so let's just get all this how we want. I definitely want some crookedness going on this. I don't want it perfect. I don't like perfect like up and down. No. That's not rustic, right, guys? We love rustic. Okay, I'm thinking I want a little E6000 and hot glue for this, okay? Okay. So I'm just going to get some of that going. I don't remember exactly what touched the sides, so I'm just going to get a little bit of it all going. Alrighty, and then just do the hot glue for the immediate hold. Alrighty. Sorry, just wanted to really concentrate, make sure I didn't get any glue just kind of all over the place with that one. I'm going to need some glue right here. Sorry, just want to make sure. This is where it gets crazy. This is where it gets nerve-wracking, right? So I just want to make sure this all works. Okay. So we'll get the immediate hold of the hot glue and the long-term hold with the E6000, especially when you're doing a door hanger. If your door is in the sun, the hot glue can remelt with the sun. So you always want to use a more industrial strength when you're doing, I'm going to need that again, when you are doing door hangers, okay? Just my suggestion. Okay. So, same thing with the bow. I'm going to put some E6000 and also some serious hot glue. A little bit of both. And then we're going to stick it on. And I'm just going to hold that down for a few ski, and then we're just going to put the little leaf right underneath as a little extra. And we'll be, well, then we're going to glue the back on, sorry. E6000 is the name of the glue. Yes. Hold on, where'd it go? Where did it go? Yes, it is literally called, this one's white. I don't know why I got white, but it's literally called E6000. You can get it at Walmart, any hardware store. It's an industrial strength adhesive. So Walmart, Michael's, Joann's, and then hardware stores, they all sell it. Again, if you get it at Michael's or Joann's, coupon. Not that it's expensive, but coupon. Always, okay? Always the coupon. If there's anything I can teach you, it's to never pay full price for anything. Unless it's homemade. Oh my God, that's too funny. Okay. Put that back on, get that going. All right, and then, oh my gosh, I need it again. What am I doing with my life? Okay, and then we're gonna put on the leaf. So just gonna stick some E6000 on the thing itself here. And then we're gonna stick some hot glue. And then we're gonna put the little leaf on as a little accessory. Like a little piece of floral. I'm wondering if I should have done a second leaf, but I didn't really want to. I kind of just wanted to do the one. Whoops. There we go. Oh, did I just ruin everything? Yes, I did. Please hold. Just need a little bit more hot glue. There we go. Oh, hot glue gun down. Okay. Alrighty. Do that. Hot, metal, hot glue, hot. Okay? Just so everybody knows. Alrighty. I may figure out something to put in the center of this bow to kind of finish it off a little. But look at that. How cute is this? Took a while, I know, guys. I'm sorry, but thanks for sticking it out with me. Is that not adorable? Oh my gosh. I'm a happy girl with this one. I think I'm going to put the door hanger on, the hanger on so it hangs a little crooked. What do you think? Crooked or straight? I'm not a big fan of straight, but like super crooked? What do you think? Tell me. Tell me, everybody. Tell me, tell me, tell me. I think I'm going to put it so that it hangs like this. So it's not, I don't want the bow right at the top. I kind of want the bow on the side. Does everyone agree with that? Thank you, Casey. Thank you, Monique. Okay. All right. So I'll put the hanger on. Thank you, Amy. I'll put the hanger on later. So that way tomorrow when you check out the finished product that I post, you can let me know what you think of the hanger. Okay. Thank you, Peggy. You guys are all so sweet. So we've done it. You stuck with me. Took a while. I'm sorry. But I love the way this came out. And as we were talking about earlier, everything is for sale, so check it out. Have a great night, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow night, right? Later again, for night 6 of 7 nights of live crafting. So have a wonderful Wednesday. I will see you tomorrow night. And always remember to count your stitches. Bye, everybody.